In the previous video, we knew that Rajendra Deshpande told Professor Gatunde that he would try to rationalize his experience on the basis of two scientific theories. Rajendra Deshpande applied the catastrophe theory to the Battle of Panipat. He told that the juncture at which Biswas Rao was killed proved to be the turning point. Bhau Sahib was lost. The blow of losing their leaders was crucial. The Maratha army lost their morale and fighting spirit, and they were defeated. In this way, the death of Biswas Rao changed the result of the Battle of Panipat. Here, the catastrophe theory was fully applied. Now see what happened after that. Exactly, Professor, and what you have shown me on that torn page is the course taken by the battle. When the bullet missed Biswas Rao, a crucial event gone the other way, and its effect on the troops was also the opposite. It boosted their morale and provided just that extra impetus. Impetus means motivation. That made all the difference, Rajendra said. Actually, Rajendra Deshpande was trying to prove how a small incident can change the result of a war. He told Professor Gatunde about the torn page which he had shown him. In the torn page, it was described that the course of the battle took another direction when the bullet missed Biswas Rao. Biswas Rao was not killed, he remained alive. The incident that the bullet missed Biswas Rao had the opposite effect on the Maratha troops. It boosted their morale and provided extra motivation to the troops. They defeated Abdali's troops and won the Battle of Panipat. In this way, the extra motivation the Maratha army got from the incident of the bullet missing Biswas Rao made all the difference. Maybe so, similar statements are made about the Battle of Waterloo, which Napoleon could have won, but we live in a unique world which has a unique history. This idea of it might have been is okay for the sake of speculation. Speculation means guess or hypothesis, but not for reality. Gangadhar Pant said that it may be so. Similar statements are made about the Battle of Waterloo, which Napoleon could have won, but we live in a unique world which has a unique history. This idea of it might have been is correct for the sake of guess or hypothesis, but not for reality. I take issue with you there. In fact, that brings me to my second point, which you may find strange. But please hear me out, Rajendra said. Hear out means hear attentively and completely. Rajendra Deshpande told Professor Gatunde that he would take this issue with him, and he told him that brought him to his second point, which he might find strange. He requested Professor Gatunde to hear him attentively and completely. Actually, now Rajendra Deshpande wanted to explain the experience of Professor Gatonde on the basis of his second scientific theory. Gangadhar Pant listened expectantly as Rajendra continued. Gangadhar Pant listened with expectation as Rajendra Deshpande continued to explain. What do we mean by reality? Rajendra Deshpande asked Professor Gatonde what we mean by reality. We experience it directly with our senses or indirectly. Baya means through instruments. Rajendra Deshpande told Professor Gatonde that we experience reality directly with our senses or indirectly through instruments. But is it limited to what we see? Rajendra Deshpande asked Professor Gatonde if reality is limited to what we see. Does it have other manifestations? Manifestations means appearances. Rajendra Deshpande asked Professor Gatonde if reality has other appearances. Actually, here Rajendra Deshpande is trying to tell Professor Gatonde that reality is multidimensional. Reality has many dimensions, and generally we can see only one dimension of reality at one time. Just as we have the concept of multiverse, according to it, there are many universes. That reality may not be unique has been found from experiments on very small systems of atoms and their constituent particles. When dealing with such systems, the physicists discovered something startling. Startling means surprising. The behavior of these systems cannot be predicted definitively. Definitively means decisively and with authority. Even if all the physical laws governing those systems are known. Rajendra Deshpande told Professor Gatonde that reality may not be unique has been found from experiments on very small systems of atoms and their constituent particles. When dealing with such systems, the physicists discovered something startling. The behavior of these systems cannot be predicted definitively, even if all the physical laws governing those systems are known. Actually, Rajendra Deshpande wants to tell Professor Gatonde that reality may be different, and it has been found from the experiments on very small systems of atoms and their constituent particles. Take an example. I fire an electron from a source. Where will it go? To prove his point that reality may be different, Rajendra Deshpande gives an example to Professor Gatonde. He asks him if he fires an electron from a source, where it will go. Actually, Rajendra Deshpande is not sure where the electron will go. Now he gives another example to Professor Gatonde. If I fire a bullet from a gun in a given direction at a given speed, I know where it will be at a later time. Rajendra Deshpande tells Professor Gatunde that if he fires a bullet from a gun in a given direction at a given speed, he knows where it will go at a later time. But I cannot make such an assertion for the electron. But he cannot make such an assertion for the electron. It may be here, there, anywhere. It means the electron. The electron may be here, there, or anywhere. I can at best quote oats means tell the ratio. For it means the electron being found in a specified location at a specified time. He can at best tell the ratio for the electron being found in a specified location at a specified time.